G'day YouTube, just doing a quick video of Ryobi's new misting fan. It's an 18 volt cordless fan. You can see here this is pretty much what you get, the fan, the box and a few manuals. This is the one without the battery. It cost me $99 at Bunnings and it feeds water via a suction tube, which you can see that I've just got in my dog's water bowl. So I'm just going to give you a demo. The fan's got 2 speeds on the blower and 2 speeds on the pump. So basically I'm just putting it in my dog bowl here. It will sit on a 10 litre bucket or a 20 litre paint bucket, or you can just feed it out of a glass or something. There's your fan speed selector. So there's 2 speeds, fast and slow obviously, and the same for the pump. It swivels up and down. It doesn't swivel, you have to physically turn it to move it around. It's got a battery cover to keep water off the battery and a hose pipe connection so you can connect a garden hose. So I've just got a 1.5 amp hour battery in there. It claims a life of 16 hours. I'm going to assume that's on the 5 amp hour battery, and I'm going to say you might get 3 hours out of that battery that I've put on there. So that's just on the slow speed there, and that's the fast speed. I'll just turn the pump on. You see that the water's starting to get drawn into the fan. I don't know if you can see there, the focus is a bit, it's squirting out quite a bit of water, and if you put your hand in front of that, after a few seconds your hand will be wet, so I dare say you only have to run it on the slower setting, because then obviously you'll be using less power and get better economy out of the battery. As you can see there, I'm just putting it on my hand so you can see quite a bit of water coming off my hand, so maybe intending on leaving this outside for the dogs so they can sit in front of it, might be handy, or just using as a fan around the house. It sort of reminds me of one of those old water coolers. I don't know if you've seen them, every house used to have one, used to fill them up with water and they had like a hay bale in them, and they were really good sort of before air cons became the normal in houses. We had those things, so it kind of works the same way. Now Ryobi has 2 models of these fans. This is the cordless one. There is also a power operated one which operates on a battery, but it doesn't have the misting function. Now I wanted the misting function more for my pets and maybe something I can use camping or whatever. But the other one is quite good as well. It takes 240 power and or 110 power and the 18 volt battery as well, so it's sort of like a hybrid fan. Now I think the reason they haven't incorporated all of those features into one fan is probably the electrical safety. I could be wrong, but I dare say that's it. Now you can see the power there on the manual I'm just showing you. So overall I think it's a great little product. 99 bucks without a battery was fairly good value, I thought. I'll probably hang on to this, a really useful little tool to have in the house. I can't see any reason this would fail. It's just an electric motor. I can't tell you whether it's brushless or not. Obviously if it was brushless it would have better battery life, which would be a good upgrade if they haven't done that already. What I will say is Makita also have a cordless and corded fan. It does not, at this stage, it doesn't have a misting function. So once again, Ryobi, I mean, they don't make the best quality tools. I mean, they're pretty good, but they always come out first with a tool before Makita, DeWalt. It's very unusual for one of the other tool manufacturers to come out with something before Ryobi. So while they aren't the top of the line tools, they do have the greatest number of cordless tools and kind of lead the market that way. So yeah, I mean, my preference would be, as a painter, I would buy this Ryobi one over the Makita because it's got that misting function, so I could probably use it outside to cool myself down if I was sitting in one spot doing a tedious task in the sun. That would be helpful. But if you're a more job site, obviously tool would be the Makita 18 volt or corded version. I will put a link in the description box to both the Ryobi hybrid fan and the battery misting fan and the Makita fan, just so you can have a look at the prices on Amazon, whatnot. Anyway, if you click like and subscribe and share the video, and thanks for watching. See you next time.